Iyabo is not okay where she is. I can tell you that. But I know she's alive. Ẹ̀yin ará CAC, ẹ ti dorí ayé kodò. Ṣé bá ń gbọ́ àwọn tó ti wo àwọ̀ ọ̀dájú? Àwọn olúwalọ yẹn Swale ìbáyé o. Ṣé fẹ́ máa fẹ́ wú orí máa dààmú lórí ọmọ yìí ni? A mọ̀ pé olúwalọ náà ti gbègbè. Tí ìwọ̀n bá ṣe ìyàwó olúwalọ ti wọ̀ dà o. Pastor Oladele láyé Babalola kò rí báyìí o. Wọ́n ò fi yànjú ìyàwó kó bá lè gádìyẹ. Sá ẹ má jò ń kó rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ báyìí. A mọ̀ pọ́ ọmọ Ìṣekáyà ní olúwalọ. Báwo ni Pastor Olúwalọ gan ti ṣé ó mára dúró ṣé kò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé òun kò ti ṣìnà báyìí.
Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹ máa wò ó ẹ subscribe síbẹ̀ ẹ like ẹ bó bá ṣe ń lọ àwa ò ní jẹ́ kétí yín ó di sí o. Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV àgbàlẹ́tù ọmọdé làwọ̀.
Ìṣekáyà ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Ìṣekáyà àwọn bàbá àtàlẹ́ olúwalọ nù. But I personally know Olúwalọ's story. I know Olúwalọ's hands are not clean. I've talked about Olúwalọ long time, more than 2-3 years ago. Olúwalọ himself knows I talked about him. Olúwalọ fún ààrẹ mọ̀ òun ò mọ́. So I'm not surprised. Gbogbo eléyìí tẹ́mi gbọ́ yìí, mo ti gbọ́ story Olúwalọ nígbà Finland ni mo ti gbọ́ gbogbo story yẹn. So kò jọ mí lójú.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV. Tó bá jẹ́ gbà àkọ́kọ́ lẹ́yìn wò wá, ẹ tẹ subscribe button síbẹ̀. Ẹ like, kẹ́ comment, kẹ́ dẹ̀ share. Tẹ́yin bá ti jẹ́ olólùfẹ́ wa tẹ́lẹ̀, ẹ share, kẹ́ comment, kẹ́ sì like ẹ. Ẹ jájọ máa gbádùn ètò ń bọ̀. Olúwa ibo la ti fẹ́ lódodo èèyàn láyé. Àbí ipò tí arábìnrin yìí wà, báwo ló sì fẹ́ kú ńbẹ̀? Ẹ má kú ńbẹ̀ o, ẹ wà ńbẹ̀. Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV. Ìṣọ̀kan ọmọ Yorùbá, òun náà ló jẹ wá lógún. Bọ́ bá sì ń lọ lórí ètò yìí, àwa ò ní jẹ́ kí tí yín ó di sí o. Torí pé ọ̀rọ̀ yìí bó ṣe ń lọ àfi ká máa tẹ̀lé o. Títí tá a fi rí ibi tí ọ̀rọ̀ ń parí sí.
80 years old woman is crying. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìyá yìí kú. Tí nǹkan bá ṣe ìyá yìí, ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lọ́rùn yìí Pastor Oladele. How this pastor does not follow. You see, if they don't follow, it shows that Oladele is not efficient enough, he's not competent enough. He doesn't know his job. Tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn márùn-ún ló máa dúró tí tó máa jórúkọ CAC tí ò ní máa bàá lórúkọ jẹ́ báyìí. Ó yẹ kó yọ wọ́n. Ó di ṣe disclaimer fún wọn. Now they are pulling this CAC's name into the mud. I continue to say Pastor Oladele. Nígbà tí Babalola kò máa rí báyìí. And you are the head of CAC. Ìjọba, I'm 70-year-old. It is not ordinary. Olúwalọ already put the family inside cage. God just opened their eyes. Pastor Oladele of CAC, the head of CAC. Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ẹ máa dàgbà. You know why I'm calling on you? You know why I'm calling on Pastor Oladele? Mi ò ní, of all the story they are bringing to us. Of all the story they are bringing to us. Mi ti gbọ́ báyìí Pastor Oladele of CAC, the head of CAC gbogbo. 80-year-old woman. Gbogbo àmàlà máa dàgbà, gbogbo àmàlà bímọ. For the sake of humanity. Difficult ma. Olúwalọ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe, that's why it's difficult for him to answer it. It is a very difficult question. It's not a simple question. When I came out, I told everybody that MFM wife living in London. You know, people thought I was mad. That is not possible. Do you remember when I came out? I was the one that exposed MFM that the wife lives in London and the son. Olúwalọ did a video maybe 3 days before. He said nobody should speak for him, nobody should fight for him. That God said he should not answer anybody. And I'm talking about Olúwalọ's wife, most especially Olúwalọ's wife's family. I believe they are too quiet, and they are not doing enough. We are talking about human being here. We are talking about 3 boys and their daughters and their daughter. They are not doing enough. We know that the old woman cannot do much. The woman said she had 8 children. What about the remaining 7? Where are they? Where are they? At least the senior sister has spoken. Mama has spoken. What about the rest of the family? And I learned that one of them is in London. If others in Nigeria cannot speak, what of the one in London? We are talking about human being here. We are not talking about animal. We are not talking about we are not talking about one share it. We are talking about life. Why on earth, if blogger did not cry out, these people did not want to speak. They listened to Rotimi for days, for months. They didn't come up with anything. When the sister went to Oluwalo's church, ta ló plug the church sí òní sí service lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Ta ló ti gate, òun ló máa pọlọ́pàá wá. By the time you display there, and you know the worst part of it, Ẹlẹ́wà justice Oluwalo said he's coming to London on the 20-something. Ní ìlú tó lọ́ba tó níjòyè, and we are looking for human being. Oluwalo did a video maybe 3 days before. He said nobody should speak for him, nobody should fight for him, that God said he should not answer anybody. And I said, okay, we are looking. And a few days later, if I read it from another page, it would have been a different thing entirely. I read from his own page what Falana said, and I said, yeah, who do you think you are trying to deceive? It's not difficult now. We are all living abroad. I didn't go to Nigeria for 10 years. For 10 solid years. And it's not as if I don't have paper. I have read. I did not step to Nigeria for 10 years. I speak with my families. I speak with all the people that I still have in Nigeria. My family did not come out and say, hey, Romo wow. But I didn't travel. I didn't go to Nigeria for 10 years plus. 11 years or so. Oluwalo's case is a different thing entirely. When I came out, I told everybody that MFM wife living in London. You know, people thought I was mad. That is not possible. Do you remember when I came out? I was the one that exposed MFM that the wife lives in London and the son. Do you remember? This Oluwalo's case is a serious case that needs serious attention, that need proper planning. They need to strategize, or else it will be one of social media story that will come and go and nothing will happen. Yeye said, please join the team. I'm 70-year-old. It is not ordinary. Oluwalo already put the family inside cage. God just opened their eyes. I believe you, man. I believe it's not ordinary. I strongly believe it's not ordinary. And you know the most annoying part of it, you know why I decided to speak? He's playing a victim kind of. Giving them the impression that they are after him. They are trying to defame him. Another pastor came out. But it's not those pastors that came out to come and talk. By their fruit we shall know them. And once I come and tell you, want to one egbe katon she, egbe award, that you don't say, want to one way. It's so sad. You see, there is no how. See one back, Oluwalo the bito continue. Nothing will happen. Because the family now, and it hand over unfortunately. And the story I heard, they said, look, I don't know much. And you know whatever I say is sensitive, they will crop it. That's why I need to be extra careful. They say it is somebody that is closer to Oluwalo, that is fighting with Oluwalo, that decided to expose him. I don't know how far is that. Because the beginning of this story, I don't know. Where I got interested is when Oluwalo was play victim kind of. It was when he said he's not going to answer anybody, he's not going to take anybody to court, he's not going to. And I said, this one, let's see how it's going to end. He's trying. But I personally know Oluwalo's story. I know Oluwalo's hands are not clean. I've talked about Oluwalo a long time, more than 2-3 years ago. Oluwalo himself knows I talked about him. Oluwalo fún ààrẹ mọ̀ wọ́n mọ̀. So I'm not surprised. Gbogbo eléyìí tẹ́mi gbọ́ yìí. Mo ti gbọ́ story Oluwalo nígbà Finland ni mo ti gbọ́ gbogbo story yẹn. So kò jọ mí lójú. But if care is not taken, Oluwalo will get away with it. And this family needs to be more proactive. Wọ́n ní láti sọ ṣòkòtò wọn dáadáa. They have the public behind them. Everybody are in their support. This is time to act. Ìlú òyìnbó ẹ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ ti kọ́kọ́ dì pẹ̀lú. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ gé ìyẹ́ ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìlú òyìnbó tó lóun wá ṣe kúrẹ́ ẹ kọ́kọ́ gé ìyẹ́ ẹ̀. Kí ni yóò le? Ọlọ́run kò le. Ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run yìí kò le. Ó ní àwọn kan tó máa ṣe ara ẹ̀ máa balẹ̀ kíá ní ibi tó gbọ́mọ sí àgbéjáde. Because definitely there's something. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ ti ro brother Folusho that is talking from Ọlọ́run ṣọ́sà? Have you ever thought about it? Do you think Oluwalo's wife? How can a simple question be difficult to answer? It's difficult, ma. Oluwalo mọ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. That's why it's difficult for him to answer it. It is a very difficult question. It's not a simple question. Because if Oluwalo has solution, he will not allow it to generate to this level. You remember when they were asking him initially, Mama wasn't involved. The senior sister wasn't involved. It was just the bloggers that were asking him. Initially, sir, people were thinking, why are you asking him about his wife? But now it becomes clearer that something is fishy somewhere. But if Iyawo Oluwalo is alive or is somewhere in this Europe, Mama had an accident. Oh my God! Oh, Babalola. How true it is? Mama said when she went to go and ask her daughter, she had an accident and she woke up at the hospital. Oh my God! I didn't hear this time. The one I listened to, they say, Mama, she Eemo pé lọ ti ní ìyàwó kan kó tó fẹ́ ọmọ yìí ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Wọ́n ní ìyàwó yẹn gbẹ́kú ni. Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni Mama fi sọ this particular one. Wọ́n ní ìyàwó yẹn gbẹ́kú ni. Mo ní ìyàwó gbẹ́kú màmá ọmọ yìí lè sọnù wọ́n ní ọdún mẹ́rin márùn-ún ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ wa. She said it, Jésù. I will still call on Pastor Oladele. Pastor Oladele of CAC, the head of CAC. Emma, you know why I'm calling on you? You know why I'm calling on Pastor Oladele? Of all the story they are bringing to us. Of all the story they are bringing to us. Me think Baba Pastor Oladele of CAC, the head of CAC government. Honestly, I don't know the Pastor Oladele, the man that has it. I'm not talking about Ezekiah. I'm talking about Pastor Oladele of Towa. Don't hear the CAC. Me think àwọn ọmọ tí ò ṣe gbọ́ nú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀. So sir, that's why I'm calling you always. This thing has something to do with CAC. Pastor Oladele, if you are a member of CAC, if you are listening to this broadcast, can you help me tag Pastor Oladele, the head of CAC? I've been on cyberspace in the last 8 years talking about pastors, exposing people, bringing all sorts of things to me. Honestly, I've never had any of your story. They've never said any negative story about you in particular to me. And for them not to send anything about you, it go a long way that either we like it or not. I don't want to speak for you, but sir, do something about this case. It's very, very disheartening. 18-year-old woman. For the sake of humanity. And they attach the name of Jesus to these kind of things. I continue to say, Pastor Oladele, nígbà tí Babalola kò má rí báyìí, and you are the head of CAC. Abi, is it not Oladele the head of CAC? Who is the head of CAC? Where my brain is not working. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Is it not Oladele? I know some of you know a lot here. Who is the head of CAC? Please. Is Oladele now? Ezekiah is the spiritual whatever. God bless you, sir. It's Pastor Oladele. Because I know what I'm talking about. I've been hearing stories. They've been bringing stories to me. They've been bringing stories of head of all this. There's no churches. There's no organization in Nigeria that I don't have the story of their GO. But I don't have this Oladele O. CAC is not a church anymore. Why are they supporting man of God without SO Oladele? Is Oladele, thank you very much. General evangelist is Ezekiah. Ezekiah is general evangelist. The head of CAC in Nigeria is Oladele. You also remember how this pastor does not follow. You see, if they don't follow, it shows that Oladele is not efficient enough, he's not competent enough. He doesn't know his job. Tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn márùn-ún ló máa dúró tí tó máa jẹ́ orúkọ CAC tí ò ní máa bàá lórúkọ jẹ́ báyìí. Ó yẹ kó yọ wọ́n, ó di ṣe disclaimer fún wọn. Now they are pulling this CAC's name into the mud because of one person. I'm saying it here, ìdí ìgbọ́ sórí yín. Ní ìmọ̀ bóyá ní àwọn sàkámà jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ o. But I've listened to your sermon. Sir, do something. If not for anything, that woman is 80 years. Except if things are not the way it is. I'm right. Pastor Laye is president of CAC worldwide. Is president not higher than general evangelist? Those of you that know the hierarchy of CAC, please educate me. Is president not higher than general evangelist? Is Ezekiah higher than Oladele? Please, is Pastor Ezekiah higher than SO Oladele? So that maybe if I'm mistaken, maybe I don't get what I'm talking about. If he's the president of CAC worldwide, I know what I'm talking about. I have the story of most of the pastors. But to be sincere with you, to God be the glory, I've never heard of this Oladele of a thing. It didn't read any negative story about him. Third position is general evangelist. God bless you. But you know, because Ezekiah likes to come again, all these paparazzi, the Lord who thought Ezekiah is number one. Pastor Oladele, Laye Babalola kò rí báyìí o. Wọ́n ò fi yanjú ìyàwó kó bá lè gbádìí. If he did, you are second in command, the general secretary. Thank you. This for long shot only when you know this, you know them very well. Oladele is higher. We Nigerians are begging you. Pastor Oladele, those of you that know Pastor Oladele, can you please send this clip, this place to Pastor Oladele? Pastor, we've been talking about pastors in the last 8 years. I've never heard of your story in a negative way. CAC, yes. But you in particular, use your office to do something about this case. It involves human life. 80 years old woman is crying. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ìyá yìí kú. Tí nǹkan bá ṣe ìyá yìí, ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà lọ́rùn yìí, Pastor Oladele. Because they are using the name of CAC to perpetrate all these evils. Do you come online at all to see what is going on? Is it too hard? I'm not saying OLUALO should come and answer bloggers. Nigerians hear me well, OLUALO. I'm not saying you should answer bloggers. I'm not saying you should bring out your wife and show it to bloggers. I'm not saying you should show your wife to bloggers. Let that mama see her child. Let her speak with her daughter. If you know your hands are clean, this thing is not okay anymore. It's not normal. Pastor Oladele, use your office. Ebi àwọn ìmọ̀ sọ fún yín. Tó bá ti gbẹ́jọ́ yín wá màá tán bì. Mi kúkú mọ̀ yín. But I've listened to your sermon. You are more of ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run than ọ̀rọ̀ ayé. And those of you listening to me, if I'm saying the other way around, come out, tell me. The Oladele that, because I've checked, I listened to his sermon. Kò ní wàhálà. All we are saying, and me I'm not, because we have no power. We have no power to compare OLUALO to show his wife to us. But let him show his wife to the family. It's not too much, sir. Pastor Oladele, you see, Nigerians are begging you. Because you, as the president of CAC, can answer this woman's prayer. They say he's a peaceful man. You see, money mo bí o gbọ́ story ẹ̀ ní sẹ́ẹ̀. Mi ò gbọ́ sàkámà jẹ́ mi ò gbọ́ anything lọ nípa ẹ̀rí the Oladele. I know all the pastors. Hardly there is any spirit, any general overseer that matter in Nigeria that I don't have their story. Oladele mi ò rí rí. You see, brother, say you are right. Pastor, ẹ má jọ borúkọ yìí jẹ́. You don't even know this is coming from me now. You don't know. Because they will me, when you are the president of CAC for me, go buy you buy. Yo, can't anybody know where you're going? Tonight I challenge you, go and bring one from Oladele. You Boris said, but I can give you 20 from Hezekiah. I can give you 20 from Hezekiah. Not only speak with her daughter, Yabo mother needs to see her daughter and her grandchildren. Yes, I agree with you, ma. But let's start from speaking from sin. If social media cannot compel him to do it, but the church he represents can compel him. So if CAC, if he does not comply, let them do a disclaimer. Let CAC as a body let us know this is not the style in their church. This is not part of their doctrine. Because kini yo le now. It's not about one doing one buy your source. It's not about one buy one bowo. The woman is looking for her daughter. And she's 80 years old, pastor. Ẹ ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà máa fẹ́ dàgbà. Ẹ̀yin náà bí ọmọ. Ṣé fẹ́ máa fẹ́ wú orí máa dààmú lórí ọmọ yín ni. A mọ̀ pé Olúwa lọ́nà ti gbègbè. Oladele, you can do this, and Jesus are there for you. Some of us, we lost hope in all these pastors, but at least I'm saying this, and people are typing. Somebody said, I think CAC President Pastor Abraham Ayodele appointed by the Supreme Council December 12, 2024. Also, it's not Oladele. I disagree with you. Oladele ni over Bedele. Short you Oladele ni. My people, is Oladele not the president of CAC worldwide? I beg. The president of CAC is Pastor Samuel Olusegun Oladele. SO Oladele is number one. I'm right. SA Oladele is number one. Followed by General Evangelist. And Secretary. Odejobi is the secretary, is the general superintendent. You are wrong, go. Oladele, I'm right. Oladele is the number one in CAC worldwide. So you are wrong, sir. Hello, Yawo Dada. Pastor Oladele, the president of CAC, General Overseer, Pastor Samuel Olusegun Oladele. That's correct, man. Only said. Thank you. More money. Before I mention his name, I know. You can see almost 100 and something here. If I mention that name now, if it is not correct, what I'm saying about you that you do sakamaji and all those nonsense, they will write it here. But yes, Oladele is part of them. Sir, ẹ má jọ nkó rẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ báyìí. Àmọ̀ pọ̀ ọmọ Hezekiah ni OLUALO. Hezekiah ò lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Hezekiah, àwọn bàbá àtàlẹ̀ OLUALO nù. But Pastor Oladele, think about heaven, no. Think about ọjọ́ ìkẹyìn. Think about ìgbà tá a máa wọlé sùn, ọjọ́ kan máa wà á máa sùn báyà àníjí mọ́. Sir, resolve this problem. Oh, Samuel James is a mistake. Thank you. We deal with facts here. We know they do Kozirombe. Pastor Oladele, I am begging you in the name of God. You know why I come out begging you like this? Because it's here, buy. It's a not even once. Honestly, not even once. It's here, Bori. And then, you see, every day I hear stories, deep things. But your own, I wonder how your name as a head, tag or anything. tí ìgbọ́n báyìí rí tí bá jókòó tí kéèsì Ezekiah 1 year won't stop. Even I have someone that's very close to me, Pastor Ezekiah, nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe fún sister mi yìí ẹ̀yìn báyìí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní UK tẹ́jọ́ ó máa padà lọ sí Nàìjíríà tó padà lọ Nàìjíríà tẹ́ gbé ọkọ̀ ẹ̀ tẹ́ gbé fún yomi l'Amẹ́ríkà tẹ́ destroy life rẹ̀ tó dé Nàìjíríà tí ó pè yín títí ó lójú ọdún méjì kó tó struggle padà sílé ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀ má jà sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé skybank story ni. I'm pleading with you, I'm begging you, please help Mama Ijesha. I don't know them, and I'm not part of the team. I only talk because I saw OLUALO trying to twist things. Pastor, orúkọ CAC wà nìkejì. Tó bá jẹ́ pé ó wáyàwó ẹ̀, tó kàn wáyàwó ẹ̀, tó kàn rí ìyàwó is a different thing. CAC wà nínú ẹ̀. Kò dẹ̀ sí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ borí kinní kan báyìí tí wọ́n ní pé ti lè máa mú. They are dragging CAC into the mud. Do something. Do something. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi, ẹ send audio ibi tí ìyá yẹn ti ń gbá ọmọ ẹ̀ àti ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, ẹ send ẹ̀ sí Pastor Oladele. Àwọn náà ní ìyá náà, àwọn náà bímọ. The only way as part of Pastor Oladele help us, and I'm not saying OLUALO should come and show all of us. He's not accountable to us, but he's accountable to the church. OLUALO is not accountable to anybody on social media. We don't have any power. The only thing we can do is to drag him the way we are dragging him. But he's accountable to CAC, governing body CAC. And I don't know when CAC suddenly turned to wifeless husbanded ministry. The CAC we used to know, you can't even do the work of God as a single person. Am I right? Ṣé single person ṣe pastor ni? Ẹ̀yin ará CAC ẹ ti dorí ayé kodò. Ṣé ẹni tí ò lọ́kọ tí ò níyàwó ó ń ṣe pastor yìí ni? Pastor ẹ̀yàwó báwo ni Pastor alọ́gọ́ ti ṣé ó mára dúró ṣé kò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣé òun kò ti ṣìnà báyìí? Your wife 1 year 6 months ẹ̀ rí báwo lẹ ṣe ń ṣe? Sorry OLUALO yìí máa worst o. I said it the last time. I said OLUALO story. Ó yìí máa le ju ilé tẹ̀rí yìí lọ. Ẹ̀yìn máa gbọ́ wíríwírí. You see, I try to from my experience in the past, nǹkan tí mi ò bá ní báwà lé lórí mi kì í ṣe. And the only thing I can do is bí mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, màá máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ online. Ó ní àwọn nǹkan tí mi ò ní kọjá boundary. Because I've got my finger burnt in the past. I've done like this. This is how I was online during Ruth Matthew's case. That they were texting Mr. Maureen, Ruth, you need one problem. At the end of the day, some of you know this story. Talk about ladies, I just for some period. Yes. What happened to Ruth Matthew? They were looking for Ruth Matthew's son, but they don't need to be anything at the end of the day. When I cried out, when I told that these people are not looking for any son, me just felt, but when they say I don't want to, I know. It's because tó bá kàn mí báyìí ni màá ṣe ni màá gbé àyà gbàgbà máa eléyìí tí ò bá kàn mí no, I will only talk like this. But there are some things that I don't want trouble. I've had too many troubles, too many enemies, so I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore. And at the end of the day, you will have the heart that wants to do something. They will say you want to hijack, you want to take all the glory. That's how I got cross with Prophet, all of them. And eventually, I came out. Well, they said I spoiled their story. And I came out and I tell everybody this is my own part of it. And I dropped that case. And you all know the story at the end of the day. What about the baby testimony? Where is baby testimony today? My people, remember, where is baby testimony? Mama, did I make it my story? Only I know you were London in the 20. Let me make it my story. I be placard look at money. See, let me make it my story. Only I know you were London. To buy the one, I make sure pay. More raise safeguarding concern. Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ OLUALO. See, let me make it my story. Let me make it my story. Ẹ ti máa rí ara tí màá dá lọ online. OLUALO gan tó bá rí pé mo make it my story. Ó mọ̀ pé problem ti dé. Mi ò fi gbéraga. No be say go come. Say me make it my story. No. Kò ní wá ìlú òyìnbó tó ń wá yìí. Tó bá dẹ̀ wá London, màá make sure pé máa dá wàhálà lẹ̀ níbi tó ti ṣe show tó ti ṣe kíní yẹn ọlọ́pàá kó gbogbo wa ń bẹ̀. èmi tí bá make it my story olùwàlọ́ ló ń bọ̀ ní London ní on the 20 kìíní kan kò lè wá tó bá dẹ̀ wá opportunity máa yes baby testimony sherry sorry. So what happened? Well, I said it. You know what happened? People decided oh she page originally they were attacking me left, right, and center. Professor oh I was just looking like this. But thank God, sorry, òtítọ́ ló máa lékè irọ́. Motive tó bá fi ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀. I don't want to talk. So mo ti kọ́gbọ́n, nobody can come and miss me. Come and help me to raise money. I won't do it. I'm more what my share lórí cyberspace. Mo wà bankrupt not because mo jẹ gbèsè. Mo wà bankrupt because I was fighting for humanity. They blocked my YouTube channel. Oh, it's coming to London. Ẹ tẹ́ bá declare. Sorry. They are better. Cherry ọ̀rọ̀ pariwo ọ̀tọ̀ o. Ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àyàn. Do you know one thing? Láti jọ́ tí mo ti ń ṣe show. Láti jọ́ tí mo ti ń expose èèyàn. Ṣẹ̀rẹ́ ni tí mo expose ọlọ́pàá ti mọ̀ lérí tó jẹ́ main person tí ọlọ́pàá gbé tó ti mọ̀ lérí. Oh sister Topo, thank you for the star. Thank you ma. Ọwọ́ yín á máa lọ sókè. Ọwọ́ yín ò ní kó sàlẹ̀ kó. I really appreciate you all the time. God bless you. I don't just do stories like that. Before I will bring you out like this, I will secure you first. Come here, sáré mu wọ́n. Màá ti ṣe underground kìíní mi bàjẹ́ màá ti parí iṣẹ́ mi. I will not join. Olùwàlọ́ àmà bọ̀ London. Wọ́n wá ọmọ báyìí kò ní wá. Wọ́n ò bí dá kò ní wá. London. Màá rẹ̀ safeguarding issue concern. Owó ṣe wà yẹn ọmọ máa ní báyìí má bọ̀ kókó ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti lọ́wọ́ ni. Gbogbo everybody lórúkọ ẹ̀ ti máa wà. Gbogbo mi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo bọ́dà. Kí ni yóò lè? We are looking for human being. Cherry, we do arrange miracle. Àpárọ̀ mọ́ ẹ. Àwọn yẹn yàtọ̀, but this one is a clean case. This is a straightforward thing. Eemo, the most annoying part of the whole thing, it involved 80 years old woman. Mo wo ìyá yẹn báyìí mo lè fẹ́ máa ké. You know what? We are all mothers now. Abiyamo ni mí now. Tó bá bí 100 ẹyọ kan bá sọnù. Ó máa ní bó ṣe rí lára èèyàn. Another star from. Yeah, Oba, good. Thank you, ma. Thank you for the star, ma. God bless you, ma. Ẹ ṣé gan o. Ọwọ́ yín á máa lọ sókè kò ní kàn sàlẹ̀ pọ̀ ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́ o. Mo mọ̀ lóore o. So, ma, Olúwalọ́'s case, it will be difficult for me to enter. But I will help them in my own little way. In anything tí mo bá lè ṣe. Bó ṣe wà yẹn, ó yẹ kó ti máa gbé protest. Over London, that's an opportunity to do protest. I know she bestie. I she banner. I'm not gonna call everybody. And I love our people. You see these online people. Some followers are too good though. I remember my case with Suleiman. People came to support me. People, they donated their money. All the money we used to do Suleiman. My platform paid everything. You all remember we raised it live like this. Because I learned my lesson from MFM. And I said this one, come on by RDB to MFM because IYAWO ló jẹ mí. Ní MFM. It's not only money, they supported with everything. So the support tí wọ́n need, àwọn èèyàn ready láti fún wọn. Thank you, ma. Yoruba, another star. Oh my God, thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. What I'm saying is that people gave me very massive support. I can never take it for granted. I can never forget all those supports. When I got to court, I did not see only myself. Come and see my sisters. Oh, Brother Samuel, God bless you, sir. Samuel James, thank you, God bless you. When we got to court, you see, come and see support. They supported with their time. They supported with their money. They supported with everything. So, yes, Sister Topo, God bless you. I remember there are some other people. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa túbọ̀ máa pèsè fún yá máa gbé yín ga. Mo really appreciate them. Mo mọ̀ lóore. When I look back, I can't forget those supports at that time in my life. And it was all win for all of us. Come and see the way we're hugging ourselves. We're so happy when we won. So this OLUALO's case is a very simple thing. Because they are playing with him. He thought it's just a content thing. The day he realized it's not more a content matter anymore. Ṣe nǹkan kan lé tó yìí yóò fi gbéraga. Ó yẹ kí ṣòkòtò ti ṣe OLUALO. Ó yẹ kó ti máa tá kàbàkàbà káàkiri. Olówó ní sọ̀rọ̀. A sọ ilé ìtọ́jú ọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Nobody is above the law. We are talking about human being here. We are talking about 3 children. Àtọmọ wọn. See, èèyàn bá jorí àwọn tó bá wo ìyá 80 years, you feel for that woman. But my concern is that why did they have to wait 4 years? And they are not the one that cried out. It was somebody else that cried out. So, Yeye Oba, ìjẹ́ pé kò wù mí o. Although the time, I don't really have the time like I used to have in the past. No, I don't have the time. But the little time that I have, but not this type of injustice. I hate it with a passion. I pray. Even I came out the last time I advised OLUALO kò gbọ́. So nípa ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ ti ń pọ̀ sí. Kí ni yóò le? Ẹ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí. If you have 20 or 15 people in London that can go there, kò ní sí kíní. Ẹ barricade ọ̀nà, wọ́n á kọ́ ọlọ́pàá, nobody can touch you, they can't beat you. Ìlú òyìnbó la wà sí Nigeria, the highest they will do, they will call the police, and when the police come, you bring everything out. But before you go there, raise a petition online, an open petition online. Contact all the right department you should contact. Ó ti tán. Ló ń jẹ́ OLUALO. Ìlú òyìnbó ọmọ èèyàn kankan, wọ́n ti kókó sọ́mọ̀ kan sílẹ̀, wọ́n ti kó gádàgádà síwájú tọ́wọ́ èèyàn. I pray very well. Kó má sí nǹkan tó ṣe gẹ́ yẹn. Tí nǹkan bá ṣe ìyàwó OLUALO ti work down. Ẹ ní láti ọkọ̀rọ̀ yín ẹ̀yin náà ẹ má ràn. Because the level you are now, if you don't take action, it will be like one story that that be social media story. After some time, it will die down, and that will be the end of it. Baby testimony got missing, and is still missing. They say one money, no one baby testimony. The only difference between baby testimony and your daughter is testimony is ọmọ kékeré. Your daughter is àgbàlagbà. It involves a pastor. This one not involve a pastor. As we speak, nothing happened. Anytime more baby testimony, am I making sense? My people, am I making sense? Those of you that know baby testimony story, is it not the same thing? The difference between this one is adult, one is a child. Both mothers are looking for their child. They bá ń gbọ́ àwọn tó ti wo àwọ̀ ọ̀dájú. Àwọn OLUALO yẹn swale ìbáyé o. Ìyábọ̀ is not okay where she is. I can tell you that. But I know she's alive. But the condition she is ni mi ò gbọ́ story o, but my mind is telling me that something is not right with her. Or kí kọ̀kọ́ ti ṣe spiritually. Kò tí o. But all is not well with her. Because if the family bá lè máa wà. Ṣé tẹ́lẹ̀ it's just a social media thing. But the day that mama came out, the day the senior sister came out, that changed the story completely. And what nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ, nǹkan tí sister yẹn sọ, ẹ tó bá ní ọpọlọ tó ní ọgbọ́n á rí pé red flag pọ̀ nínú kéèsì. Even gan Ìyábọ̀ yẹn kò gbádùn ọkọ yẹn rárá. Ìyàwó OLUALO ò gbádùn OLUALO. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ bọ́ sórí púpì ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń dẹ́mọ́. Àṣẹ ilé yín ò tòrò. Kan ìmájì àìmọye àwọn kọ́pù tó máa gbé ọ̀rọ̀ wọn lọ bá kókó máa bá wọn ilé ẹ̀ ò tòrò. Ẹ tí ò lè tolé ẹ̀ tó lòun fẹ́ tòjọ́.
Ìkànnì tí ẹ wà yìí náà ni Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV. Kí ọmọ Yorùbá lè ṣọ̀kan òun náà lèròǹgbà tiwa. Àti pẹ̀lú pé kí n lè ìjà kó má wà láàrin ẹbí lọ́kọláya àtòrílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ká lè wà ní ìṣọ̀kan òun náà níṣẹ́ tiwa. Kò wá ní jù báyìí lọ táàrí lábalábẹ́ tá a wà yìí. A ó tún pàdé lọ́jọ́ míì ọjọ́ rí lórí ìkànnì yìí. ìyá Yorùbá Parapọ̀ TV ẹ má kú òǹbẹ o torí pé bó bá ṣe ń lọ àwa ò ní jẹ́ kí tí yóò di sí o ire o ire kàbìtì búburú kan ò ní ṣe yín búburú kan ò ní ṣe wá.
àtirẹ̀tirẹ̀ o ọmọ aláṣẹ dìde àtirẹ̀tirẹ̀ o ọmọ aláṣẹ dìde wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ká lè mọ bí ayé kọrí sí wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ká lè mọ ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká gbé ọmọ aláṣẹ. àtirẹ̀tirẹ̀ o ọmọ aláṣẹ dìde àtirẹ̀tirẹ̀ o àtirẹ̀tirẹ̀ o ọmọ aláṣẹ dìde. ó wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ká lè mọ bí ayé kọrí sí ká lè mọ bí táyé kọrí sí wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ ká lè mọ ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká gbé.